On my wedding day, I unexpectedly slept through 6 hours. When I rushed over in a hurry, my fiancé Leo had already completed the entire ceremony with his first love. Looking at my sweaty face, Leo simply smiled and came clean. I was the one who drugged you. Aries wanted a wedding, it's no big deal, so I gave her one. As if afraid I'd cause a scene, he hinted casually. Just behave yourself. I'll accompany you to get our marriage license next week, and making a fuss now won't help anyway. Look, even the wedding dress wouldn't fit you if she took it off. My gaze calmly fell on the bride. That was the dress I'd spent nearly half a year selecting. Everyone instantly held their breath, expecting me to make a huge scene. But I was completely relieved instead. Well, he should have said so earlier. I've been regretting this too. My ex gave me a 10-carat diamond ring when he proposed. Now I don't have to return it. 1. I went straight home. When my neighbor saw me, her face was full of surprise. Louise, why are you home? Isn't today your wedding? I'd been preparing for this wedding for so long that almost everyone knew about it. To the point where, being played for a fool at the last minute, I had no room to save face. Without stopping my motion of unlocking the door, I said with an unchanged expression, not getting married anymore. He was busy giving his first love a wedding. A flash of pity crossed my neighbor's face, and she tactfully didn't press further. After closing the door, I rushed to the bathroom. As soon as I opened my mouth, I vomited violently. I didn't stop until there was nothing left in my stomach, then collapsed weakly to the side. I have a moderate adverse reaction to sleeping pills. Leo knew this, but he still gave them to me. The fact that I woke up today means I was lucky. As I stood up to rinse my mouth, my phone suddenly buzzed with messages. It was a group chat that both Leo and I were in. Leo's the man. Did you see? Louise came and didn't dare say a word. How did Leo train her? Louise is so obedient, she's 1 in a million. Louise is an orphan, and Leo's rich and powerful. What would she dare say? They laughed together. Suddenly, someone asked, "Do you think Leo's even coming home tonight?" The group replied quickly, "Are you stupid? Anyone with half a brain knows he won't." This was followed by a string of crude, suggestive jokes. But suddenly, Leo's childhood friend said urgently, "You guys are really drunk. You sent this to the wrong group. Louise is in here. Delete it quick." Everyone panicked, but most of the messages could no longer be recalled. Someone found it funny and leisurely added, "So what if she sees? You think she dares say anything?" I had no reaction. I got up and made myself a meal. As I finished the last bite, the door was suddenly pushed open. Leo came back reeking of alcohol. Seeing that I didn't come forward to greet him like before, he chuckled softly. He walked over and pulled me into a loose embrace. It's just a wedding. Not a big deal. Just publicly humiliated and ridiculed for everyone to know. Yeah. I stood up, picked up my plate, and slipped out of his embrace toward the kitchen. Leo followed me in. Something cold touched my neck. I looked down. It was a sapphire necklace. Still not my preferred style. It was Aries' favorite type. "Thank you," I said while washing dishes. Leo seemed relieved and leaned down toward me slowly. I raised my hand to stop him and put the plate in the cupboard. Then I smiled. "You forgot, I'm allergic to alcohol." Leo's brow furrowed. He stared at me quietly, wanting to say something. The next second, his phone rang. It was Aries. His expression immediately brightened. He answered and walked toward the study. Click, the door locked.